Hello you guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl MISSADJI, aka Private First Class Gui.
Okay, it is your girl EG, Private Grayson.
Alright, so today we're gonna tell you about our experience in basic training at Fort Jackson,
South Carolina,
aka Relaxing Jackson.
Let's get it straight, girl, you don't need a nigga for nothing. Looking better every day, you got that Benjamin Button. Claiming he don't got a girl, you know niggas be frontin'. You don't need no bitch coming up to you as a woman. Ayy, and you a boss, so you hate when...
Thank you. So, the first phase is what?
red phase.
No, before red phase is reception.
Okay, so at reception, you really don't do anything. It's really cool. If you ever meet Party Pen, that's the one. Like,
yeah, he is like. If you go to Fort Jackson, you are most likely to go to 120th for your reception.
Yes.
And I'm telling you, the best drill sergeant at 120th is Drill Sergeant Penn.
He is so funny. Like, he keep it real with you at all times. He lets you know what's gonna happen at basic. Lets you know about your finances once you get in there. But he's really cool.
He's really cool. Make him mad. And also, he teaches you cadences in reception.
Right.
Because remember when on the battalion run, the cadences that we were singing, he already taught us.
So you can kind of learn cadences once you get there. You kind of like basically learn what you want to do at basic training. And
also, reception is like long days, and the day goes by like so slow. Because all you do is just sit down and wait.
Right, you're not really doing anything. You have your phone most of the time, the whole entire time. And they took it up maybe...
We stayed there a week.
So I think they took it like last week.
No, yeah, they take it like the day before.
Yeah, the day before.
They took it the day before because we have to ship to basic training and we can't have our phones when we get there. But we got a 30 minutes phone call after they took the phone just to call family and let them know that we're now going to basic training. And also in reception, that's where you get set up for your how much money like you're gonna get paid and all that stuff.
You get your
your finances, your dog tags, your uniforms.
Your uniforms. It's expensive as hell, y'all. Y'all think y'all just getting that shit for free. You look at your shit, you're gonna have to pay some bread.
It's a lot. Because you remember they gave us like a uniform thingy on our orders when we came here. It was $1,600 for every shit that they gave you.
Seriously. They give you shit just to have, and you don't never fucking use this shit at all. Like, it's really fucking pointless.
But but you have to keep them just in case you separate.
Don't lose your shit either. Do not lose your shit. That's number one. You'll never lose your shit because in the end you will have to pay for that.
It's
expensive as fuck.
And if there is one thing in the army, we always do layouts just to make sure you have all your gears. And if you're missing anything, you have to go back to the PX to get it. Just make sure you're up to date
with your money.
Yeah. So do not lose your shit.
What was my say? Secure your shit. Okay.
So the second part of reception is week 0, so it does not count. So the second part is red phase.
It's basically you had the basic training, which starts off with red phase.
Oh Lord.
Red phase for us was a long 3 weeks.
3 weeks.
It felt like we was in red phase forever.
And forever. I feel like we were in red phase for like freaking 4 weeks.
4 weeks. It felt like 4 weeks for us.
White phase was faster. Cause white phase was faster.
It went by quick.
But okay, let's talk about red phase now. So after reception is over, so they put us on the bus to go to our battalion to start basic training. So
get off that bus, it got real.
You're
literally running with your bags
up like this.
Seriously, you're running with your bags, and then your duffel bags come in. You having to go find your shit in a quick, fast, hurry manner. When it's a lot of us, I'd say about 200 plus people.
Yeah.
Everybody's trying to run to get their bags, and you're just looking like, oh my god, you have a timely manner. Drill sergeants are looking at us like, hurry, get your shit.
Oh yeah, we got 30 seconds to go get it.
You're like, what do we do? We just got here. Like, what do we do?
Yeah, what do we do?
It's crazy.
And like they give us 30 seconds to find our bags in like a bunch of other bags, and they'd be like 10, 9.
They're legit counting down. So.
And I was like, what? And then if we can't find our bags, everybody started doing push-ups.
Yes.
And
so
also
you learned that at basic training, front leaning rest position, move is the push-up position. Like you will learn that, and you will never forget that.
You never forget that. Seriously. So red phase, that's what we did. We got smoked for everything. We got smoked anything. And I remember the first day we got there, I was just trying to tell us wake up was at 8. But you remember that?
They came in like bulldogs. They came in there with bullhorns, 4 in the morning, waking us up to do a shower drill. It was so crazy. Like, everybody was like rushing out of bed, just trying to hop in the shower real quick, put your clothes on in a quick manner, and get downstairs. Like, they lied to us about the first day.
For PT.
Then we got dropped the same day. Dropped meaning like, we had to do workouts. You'll learn that basic.
You don't learn that basic. I was sore. I was so sore.
Every day was just
hell. But again, basic training gets better as soon as like, as long as like it gets better because you make friends and now you're used to whatever we do, so your body gets used to all the physical
so you'll get used to waking up, you'll get used to like what time is chow,
eating at the defect.
Key thing is how to set up the defects, y'all. You gotta put that contraband in your back, like your camel bag. Seriously.
So watch out for the defects. Yes, watch out for the defects.
Timely manner in the defects. You really get to eat sometimes, and them 100 grams, y'all.
It's just at Fort Jackson. I don't know about like other training centers, but like in Fort Jackson, our defect was really, really good, and we will always get excited when we go to the defect.
Yeah, some days we never like went to defect, so we was kind of disappointed.
We were so disappointed. You will see people like, "Damn, we're not going to the defect." Ooh.
Seriously, we had MREs. Like,
oh Lord,
we got MRE is a goddamn meal you fucking eat already in the pack. Oh my God, you're gonna get fucking like. You're gonna hate that shit.
Especially when they start doing the rough marches and stuff.
And if you don't get a good MRA, you're gonna be starving.
You're gonna be starving because you would not want to eat that stuff. So.
Yeah, we had hot days. It was nasty.
It was nasty. But we talk about hot days and basic training food in another video. Right. So in red phase, we did that. We also did a red phase test where we learned like our general order, the sort of
the ranks. You have to
the
learn
ranks.
That.
What else?
In the first 72 hours, once you get the basic training, you have to learn your chain of commands. You have to learn the general orders.
The Army song.
The Army song. You basically have to learn everything that test you on that in the first weeks.
But the thing is, like for the Army song, you're not singing the Army song till you complete the forge.
Right.
So yeah,
we didn't even sing this Army song at graduation or anything.
No, we just sing it like for the soldier ceremony.
They ain't like us, y'all.
Yeah, we just sing it like one time.
Yeah.
So after the red phase, we start like white phase.
Someone knocked on the door, so what?
I'm sorry guys, we were back. We had a room inspection.
Right. And our room went very well.
Clean.
This is what we does.
Yeah. Anyway, where was we?
We was actually on red phase. Still on red phase.
Yeah.
Basically, you just learn corrective training, really. Like, and you get your gear, you get your room, then make sure your bed is made correctly, because they will flip your shit. If your shit is not made correctly, they will flip your shit. Make sure you always secure your locker. Like, that's the number one, because they will throw your shit out. Like,
they don't care. They did that to me the first 72 hours.
Yeah,
I didn't even realize that my locker was
if it's
unlocked.
not secure, they will throw your shit out and you have to pick it all up.
Yeah.
If the bay not cleaned up, fuck the bay up for you to
put
clean
the bay up. And if you leave trash in the bay, they're gonna put the trash all over the bay, maybe even on the beds. And if you leave like soap or any like body wash, they're gonna like dump it all over like the bay as well. So when you come back, you have to clean that too. So make sure you don't leave any trash.
Make sure everything is clean. Make sure your bed is made. Make sure your locker is always secure no matter what. And if your bed's not made, it's okay because you can always make it. But make sure your wall locker is secure because they will throw your shit out.
And also make sure you're at the right place with the right uniform. Right place. Right
and the battle buddy, it's real. Like you always have to have a battle buddy because you will get fucked up. Like,
and that's what sucks though, because like sometimes the battle buddy system, you can, it's okay, but sometimes it's, horrible. Because I remember when I first got here, I mean in AIT when we first got here, I was so slow. I was so slow because my stuff was heavy. I had like a lot of heavy shit. And then I was all the way back there when like the rest of the platoon already made it to the pit. And then they were saying like, oh, okay, now you want to be slow? Okay, it's fine. Come on here, be her battle buddy. So she just grabbed another female, and the female and I was getting smoked.
Right. So
just because I was slow. So the battle buddy system sometimes
it could be a good thing. It could be a bad thing. But at all times, just make sure you have a battle buddy. Whether or not you get smoked or not, it's okay. But make sure you have a battle buddy.
And the second one is like white phase. In white phase, we didn't do a lot since we were always at the range shooting.
Yes. That's one good thing about it. Like you learn to shoot your weapon. Like you know how to qualify with your weapon. You get weapons in red phase. So like Second week.
Second week of red phase.
And you have to carry that bitch with you
everywhere.
Oh my god, y'all, it's annoying as fuck. Like,
it is annoying. You have to carry the weapon everywhere. It's so annoying.
You have to make sure you clean it because it gets dirty.
It gets dirty, and if the weapon is dirty, it might like jack up, and like when you try to shoot, you know, get qualified, like it just messed up. So you don't want that. You don't want to have any sand in your weapon or any rust in your weapon.
Right.
That's
or your
what we
bus
did.
stop in the could get jammed. But overall, white face was pretty fun. We learned how to qualify with your weapon. Also, in red phase, you do go through the gas chamber. That was kind of interesting too. So I mean, you know,
the gas chamber isn't that bad.
It was a little fun, but
it's not that bad. And hold on, in white phase, you just do the weapons. So once you do the weapons, that's all you do. Then you eat MREs all day.
Really? Oh, I think in red phase also we did do the high tower. Did we do that in red phase?
The Victory Tower? I think we did the Victory Tower in white phase.
No, we did it in red phase, I think.
Okay.
Didn't we?
Maybe.
Either red or white phase.
It was a white,
Victory Tower, you like jumping off of this shit. Like, it's crazy. It's scary, but it's also fun. Like, it's really fun. So that was kind of fun though too.
That was fun. Like after, like when you think about it, like, damn, I did this.
You want to do it again?
Yeah, you want to do it again.
You climb down like, it was like these ropes.
Yeah.
It's fun too.
So we did that, because white phase is not that interesting besides you shooting a weapon. You finally get the chance to shoot with your weapon, qualify with your weapon. And we did two qualifications. We just did with the CCO and the hand side and CCO. So CCO is easier because you just have to shoot where the red dot is.
Right, so it basically lines up. The other one, you gotta actually like line the whole side up with the target, and you have to make sure you sit at the dead center, right? And it's like you also have to group in 0, as like she mentioned. So you have to fire five times, so 5 rounds. So all you need to do is you have to make sure 4 out of 5 is within that circle. It's not
that's not easy. You're gonna keep shooting.
It took me forever.
Me too. I stayed there all day shooting.
Yeah, it took me forever. Like, no lie, it took me forever. But with the red dot, it was easy. The red dot is always easier.
It was always easier.
But it took me forever, y'all. So don't get discouraged or anything like that. If you feel
and
like
your girl is a sharpshooter too.
Yeah, I got bars and shit, but I don't give a fuck.
A sharpshooter.
But overall, it's fun though. Like, and then you also like go through. In red phase, we went through.
No, we in white phase now.
No, but also in red phase, we did go through the whatchamacallit. That with all those little obstacle course. In red phase.
Yeah. That's the obstacle course.
Yeah, the red phase went through obstacle courses, but you also do it again also in like the last phase.
Yeah, in blue phase.
Yeah.
So that's what you do in white phase, and you have the anvil. You have a rock march at the end of white phase.
Right. Oh wait, what was the hammer? The hammer was in red phase.
The hammer was in red phase.
So hammer is basically like you standing out there, like you walking, like you have to rock this big ass book bag, and they just throw stupid shit in there. Like, and the thing, you don't even need none of this shit, and they just throw it in for the weight. Just for the weight.
The thing with the hammer is because we never rucked, so that's why it sucked for us. It was just 3 miles. It was not that bad now that I think about it. But when we were like doing it was like. It was horrible. I fell out, matter of fact. I did, yeah. That was my first time feeling it. And I cried because I was by myself. It was dark. Because you remember, it was early in the morning we left. So and also like my feet was hurting because I was sore from all the workout we were doing.
This is while you're at basic training. So if you come here thinking like your feet are not gonna get fucked up, you're gonna get fucked up at basic training. I never had blisters until I got here, y'all.
I'm telling you,
I got fucked up at basic training, like seriously.
I'm sorry, y'all. I had to switch my cameras because the other camera was dying.
We're back again
on my phone. I'm sorry for the quality. It's not going to be as good as.
This is good quality though.
You think so?
It look good though, to be honest.
We just woke up like this. But anyway,
in the army, y'all gonna be able to do y'all hair looking cute and all that bullshit.
Like your lace fronts gonna look good too. But okay, though. I had cornrows. For whole basic training. I was looking ugly.
From Set It Off out there. Like, seriously, y'all gonna be looking amazing. But it's gonna be a good experience though. So
yeah, and again, you're not in basic training to find a battle, your husband, your fiance, or whatever. You are there to pass and go to AIT. You don't need to look cute.
Like, seriously, you can catch an article just like this.
Just like this. The only time you want to look cute is when you take your picture, and sometimes you don't even know that you're taking a picture. That was our case.
For real.
But they still came out good.
But my opinion came out cute.
Yeah, mine came out cute.
You weren't even supposed to smile. I was in there smiling,
yeah.
y'all.
You can smile, but you can't show your teeth.
I didn't give a fuck.
It's weird.
I was in there smiling.
Yeah. And what else? Yeah, the anvil. We were talking about the anvil.
Yes. But the hammer's not that bad though. I think it was like a day, and we walked back. It was like a day and we walked back, but you kind of get used to like walking. Like we walked miles, y'all.
Miles. And for the
if you never walked in your life, this will get you started right here.
3 miles non-stop. Actually, we did stop. I think
we
once or twice.
I think we stopped for about like 15 minutes. Y'all, you'll get like 15 minutes. Use the train. The train is called a bathroom. But you just basically stop for that, and then you're gonna keep on going. And make sure you hydrate. Hydrate is the number one priority. You don't do anything else. Make sure you hydrate. Because
if you don't hydrate good, too, you can't. Yeah, your performance is gonna be like really low, and you want to have a high performance in anything that you do. And by the way, let's tell them about the anvil, because we have it bad at the anvil. Our anvil was worse than our forward.
The anvil was so horrible, y'all. We got rained on. It was literally a fucking tornado out there. Like, they had us walking in the fucking rain. Like, the fucking tornado. Like, it was a tsunami. Like, in the middle of the night, we had to get up and walk. And everybody was drenched, wet, cold, and everything.
And we have 5 minutes. And we have 5 minutes to pack, because we were already in bed. And then the drill sergeant was like, Alpha, you got 5 minutes. Yeah, I had 2 pairs and one was missing.
2 pairs.
Shower shoes.
Okay. That's not what it means.
My bad.
So it was really horrible. Like, you literally had to sleep. We had to sleep in the woods, y'all. No shower. So you have to use baby wipes. So
to do personal hygiene.
Like,
you can brush your teeth, but that's the most that you can do.
But it ain't like how you want to brush your teeth.
How you want to brush your teeth.
You gotta hurry up, like quick, brush your teeth.
Like 30 seconds.
You found your shower shoes? Okay.
We got 30 seconds to brush our teeth and all that stuff. What else did we do? Yeah, besides like the anvil wasn't even bad either, but the fact that it was raining, it was cold, it rained like all day, and you know like how when your stuff gets wet, how it gets like heavier. That's how it was.
And we had to like rub and walk and stuff like that. But then we had to come back to the company. We still slept outside. It was freezing. We had to sleep in the same clothes we had on, freezing, wet, and everything. Y'all, we couldn't change nothing. We couldn't even take a shower.
Yeah, we couldn't take a shower, and we slept like in a drill pad because we had to complete the anvil.
Yeah,
and then the next day they woke us up around like 7 o'clock. They told us, "Oh, you guys have 20 minutes to go upstairs, change to new OCPs." Brush your teeth, like do not do personal hygiene, and come back downstairs.
Right. So like literally, you know, you kind of like your body is mentally not there. You just want to just take a whole bath and a whole shower, really. And it's just not. It's horrible. Yeah.
It was just horrible.
It was horrible. But then comes blue phase. Blue phase, you know, you already are halfway there to graduation type. Like you know, you already made it type. You got your PT test, y'all. You didn't pass the PT test, you guys. You were not graduating. And then they had some people go try to pass the PT test, but basically for ours, they took them to go take the other PT test, but basically you would have got recycled or you would have went to somewhere else. So lucky for them, they had a chance, but.
And also, like in basic training, people start saying, "Oh, now they changed the standard. Now it's 60%." But a lot of people pass with 50%.
Yeah.
Like for my case, I got like 60 on each event, and I got I think 81 on my run because I ran 17, and I had 81 on my run for my age group. But a lot of people pass with 50s. Yeah, so I think they say it's 60, but I think it's still 50.
They only want you to get a 60. That's for basically for AIC to get you prepared. But it's 50 though.
It's 50 to pass
so
basic
don't
training.
Go there thinking like you have to get a 60 in every event. You should try to strive for 60 in each event, but you just go to the pass. So. And also if you get it to AIT, it's also 60% to pass, but they push you to try to have like 20 points more. So they're trying to like push you to have like 80, right? Which is not bad either. Just do the best you can. And make sure in every event, anything that you guys do, if it's like they give you free PT work or just anything, just do it to the best of your ability because it's really worth it in the end. Like it's gonna help you and stuff. Do not bullshit it because it's gonna really reflect.
Oh, by the way, I mean to tell you, in Blueface, you're not gonna do a lot of PT. You're just gonna do like PTs because that's when you guys come back from the forge and you have to recover and all that stuff. So the PT is not gonna be as hard as it should be. But trust me, as soon as you come back to AIT and you start doing regular PT, your body's gonna be sore. Right now, like we got here like when 2 days ago.
Yeah, we're fucking sore.
We sore.
I thought this was gonna be like breezy. Like, we about to get our rooms. We better pick our rooms with our roommates. We better go ahead and flying colors.
It's worse than basic training.
We got out the goddamn bus. They dropping our asses left and right. We taking laps left and right. Like they just dropping us for nothing.
They smoke us for no reason.
I thought we was back at basic, y'all, for real. So like, even worse.
Even worse. Because we didn't get this scuffed up in basic training.
Right. But Blueface, you already halfway through basic training. You can say you finally made it. Like you have your PT test. You do the forge. Basically, it's a 4 day.
The forge and rehearsal for graduation.
Yeah, it's 4 days.
Get your uniforms right. Yeah.
Horrible, y'all.
Yeah, the forge is horrible.
You gotta fucking walk every minute.
Every night.
Waking up, just walking. You barely get any sleep. So don't think you're gonna go there trying to get some
8 hours sleep.
You're barely gonna get sleep.
You take naps. But you don't.
You're barely gonna get sleep. You're barely gonna eat. You have had like MREs and high days all the time. So you're barely gonna get to eat.
Oh, but the best part of the forge is when we finish the forge, we do the soldier ceremony, and we had a victory breakfast.
That's the best part.
That was the best part, man. I felt so good.
We really got to eat good. Seriously, we got to sit down and actually eat the food instead of the drill sergeants rushing us because we get rushed and chow. But we actually got to sit, eat, enjoy the breakfast.
And they were serving us. The drill sergeant was serving us, and they sat down with us and having food with us, and we were having conversation.
The captain was there too. We felt like real people then after the forge.
It was really, really fun, and the drill sergeant was cool because in Blueface they call you soldiers now. They don't call you trainees anymore because you earn your beret. You wear your beret instead of your OC. Instead of
don't get mad when they call you a trainee or anything because it's not. Don't take it personal.
Because you're actually a trainee unless you complete the forge and you pass your PT test. Because you can complete the forge. If you don't pass your PT test, you're not getting a beret. You're still a trainee. Yeah. So they're gonna start calling you soldier when you earn your beret. When you start earning your beret.
And it was actually kind of fun. And then after that, we got to sleep really all day until we got to eat the next day. So it was really just chilling. Like we were really just chilling. Like Blueface, you're really just chilling. So
return all your gears. That's what you
return all your shit. Like finally, you're happy as fuck to get that shit back.
Oh, and we cleaned the weapon too. They have to pass an inspection to make sure that the weapon is clean so it can go back to the vault. Right. We did that because you have to clean the weapons for the next cycle. We clean the base.
You'll be able to keep that shit.
Yeah, you have to keep that for family day.
Seriously, but overall,
Blueface was chill. But the first part of Blueface was the worst part of basic training because it was a forge and we had to do Nick.
Oh my god, y'all! We had to go through like freaking high crawling through the fucking like them shooting over our head.
They were shooting.
Like, they were legit shooting over our head, y'all. We had to like fucking high crawl from like 80 something feet in the ground, and it was hard as hell. It was like fucking cold as fuck out there. It was freezing. Like I felt like all I did was really freezing and cold up.
And I was like, I was burnt out. I was burned out. Yeah. I was so tired.
It didn't start warming up until the end, really.
Yeah, it didn't even start warming up at all. Like for the
because it was freezing.
It was freezing. Yeah, because we were a winter cycle. So don't ever go to basic training in the winter.
Yeah, try to go in the summer because it's like fucking.
The summer, yeah, but if you go to the summer, please drink a lot of water.
The winter had us effed up because we was always freezing outside. It was always cold, and
when you do PT in the winter, that's like your performance.
You're gonna get sick out there, like. So if you're trying to get out of like doing any exercises, sick call is in there, like.
Yeah, but like be careful.
But don't try to miss too much of like PT and everything because they will catch you. But sick call, if you go to sick call, like. You're gonna be there fucking all day.
You're gonna be there all day. You're gonna miss training, and you're gonna get a council slip. And if you have a lot of council slip, meaning that you missed a lot of training, you might get yourself recycled. Seriously. And that's what you don't want. You know what I mean? You came with a class, you want to try to graduate with that class. And
so
that's why. And I have one last thing. My bad. I got one last thing. For those people who are going to Fort Jackson, be careful because they're going to bring a vendor every freaking Sunday. On your personal time, trying to sell you stuff you don't need.
Everything.
Do not buy anything. I promise
They're
you.
gonna try to sell you a whole bunch of shit.
They're gonna try to. Ooh.
Don't buy it. Like legit.
Do not.
Try to work on managing your money while you're
Mm-hmm.
there, because I mean it's gonna be some people that's gonna come in there young. And you're gonna think, okay, you're in the army, you're a basic trainer.
You have money now, you can afford it.
All this money, it's not, because they're gonna be taking that shit out. Like,
Yeah.
you're gonna be like, what the fuck? Like,
And you can also get counsel if you spend like a certain amount of money with
Yes.
one vendor. Like that stuff is real, because people come in the military thinking like, oh, I'm gonna be like making the same money, but you don't know whether you're gonna get yourself recycled.
Right.
You don't know if you're gonna pass your PT test, or what if like something happened back home and you need money as soon as possible.
so try to save your money. Like, try to just be able to manage your money. Like, if you do want to buy something, don't go extreme, because at the end of the day, you can go get that shit made half of the time, like half of the shit they have. You can go get it made, but the main thing you want to probably buy your pictures. You know.
Yeah, you can buy your pictures, like,
Buy your pictures for your family.
and for yourself too.
Yeah.
Cause like for me, I didn't even buy I didn't buy the platoon pictures, the platoon shirts, because I don't
You
need it.
not
I'm
wanna
those people. I'm
remember
never gonna see them in my life.
You don't want to remember your platoon, because that's some bullshit. You don't want to have
Yeah.
a picture of your drill sergeants, because that's weird as hell. But
Yeah, that's
have a
weird
picture
to
of
have a picture of
yourself
a drill sergeant.
in your uniform, dress, looking nice. You know, that's something you want to have. And remember.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, those kind
not
of
a
stuff
drill
you're gonna
sergeant,
do. But like,
not put people in your platoon, because that's not cute. But
and also like they're gonna bring a lot of vendors. They're gonna try to sell you a lot of stuff you don't need. They're gonna try to sell you expensive stuff too. Stuff that when you go to Amazon or when you go to the PX, you find them like half price.
everything is
So be
fucking
careful. I know when you're in basic training, you make a lot of money and you don't spend your money. But at one point, you will want to spend all that money you're making. But please don't do that. Because whatever you're gonna be broke. And nobody wants a broke soldier.
So save your money.
Save your money.
It's not worth it.
And nobody wants to hang out or date a broke soldier. That's what the drill sergeant said. Nobody wants a broke soldier.
So if you hear that, just know like you cannot be a broke soldier.
You cannot be a broke soldier. So guys, that was all. Thank you again for watching this video.
Alright, it's Private Grayson checking out.
And this is Private First Class Gwen.
And we are giving you information on how to survive basic training, giving our experience of what we went through in basic training. So if you have any questions, let us know. We're going to answer everything truthfully, honestly, and everything. But overall, the experience was really great. You learn a lot. You meet new friends. They might be your better friends.
Yeah.
To the end, like seriously, I met a lot of new people that I never thought I would hang out with in my life, y'all. Different personalities. You're gonna have different personalities.
Oh hell yeah!
Try not to fight. Number one, do not fight. If you do fight, you know, let me know about it. But try not to fight, and it's gonna be a lot of different personalities. It's gonna be worth it. Like it's gonna be fun.
Just always remember what you're doing it for, and who you're
remember
doing
your
it for.
goals, and don't let nobody stop your goals.
Don't get a Malibu too. Do not get a Malibu. Okay? Do not get a Malibu.
because it's not worth it.
Yeah, I've seen people having Malibus over there, and
they were married. And
then they were married, and some
they
of
got kids.
they got kids, and these people, listen, they didn't even pass the PT test.
So like y'all don't.
They didn't pass the
Y'all don't
PT
want
test.
none of those. But overall, the experience was really great at Fort Jackson. It wasn't really too bad.
It was really good, and the cadences was lit.
Yeah, like if you have lit drill sergeants, you're gonna get lit. But try not to go there thinking like you big and bad and all this and that. Like they don't really yell unless you like fucking up for real.
Yeah.
But it was a good experience. Like we had fun.
Even though we
got dropped and all this and that, it was an overall good experience. Basic training was really fun.
It was really
You
fun.
learn a lot.
Yeah.
You go through shit that you never thought you would do in your whole entire life, but it's fun.
Like the night of the fort, I remember when we crawled on the freaking wall. He was like, "Oh, you have to crawl in the water." I was like, "Wait, hold a minute." It was cold.
It's some shit you would never think you'd do, but you'll do it because it's like, you know, it's a good experience to do. Like something you never thought in life. I know I would not be saying.
Me
I
either.
would never thought I'd probably be sitting here right now in this uniform.
Me too. I thought I would never wear this
uniform, but I actually kind of look good.
I look good too, man. Look at my lace front and these lace. God damn.
We look good.
We look good in uniform.
It's a good experience.
It's a good experience. Well, we don't want to be too long. I know we're already long, but thank you again for checking this out.
Right. It is Private Grayson.
And it's Private First Class Gwen.
And this is the talk of Fort Jackson. This is Shirley.
Bye, y'all.
Till the next time.